We will look at the ancient Greek verb grapho, meaning I write, going through the principal parts and conjugating the verb in the present tense. We will start with the principal parts. Grapho, grapso, grapsa, grapha, grame, graphin. The first principal part is the present tense. Grapho is I write. The second principal part is the future tense. Grapso is I will write. The third principal part is the aorist tense or past tense. Grapsa is I wrote. The fourth principal part is the perfect tense, the past tense that includes the verb have in English. Grapha is I have written. The fifth principal part is the perfect passive tense. The perfect part adds have to the verb phrase, and the passive part turns the verb back onto the subject. So, grame is I have been written about. The sixth principal part is the aorist passive tense. So it is aorist past tense and also passive. Graphin is I was being written about. Let's compare the two aorist principal parts and compare their voices. Grapsa is in the active voice, meaning the subject of the sentence is doing the action. This form here is I wrote. Contrastly, graphin is in the passive voice, meaning the action is happening to the subject. So graphin is I was being written about. Now let's compare the two perfect principal parts and contrast their voices. Grapha is active, meaning the subject of the sentence is doing the action. Thus, grapha is I have written. Contrastly, grame is passive, meaning the subject of the sentence is being acted upon. Thus, grame is I have been written about. Let's run down the principal parts for grapho again. Grapho, grapso, grapsa, grapha, grame, graphin. The more you say the principal parts, the more they stick. Grapho, grapso, grapsa, grapha, grame, graphin. Now we will conjugate grapho in the present tense. Grapho is I write. Graphis is you write. Graphi is he writes or she writes. Graphomen is we write. Graphete is you write. This form is the plural you as opposed to graphis, which is the singular you. Graphusi is they write. So to run down the conjugation, it is grapho, graphis, graphi, graphomen, graphete, graphusi. We can see in purple those present tense endings. Let's make the endings a song. O, is, e. Amen ete usi. One more time. O, is, e. Amen ete usi. Okay, let's put the graph stem back on. Grapho, graphis, graphi. Graphomen, graphete, graphusi. 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 So there is grapho, the verb I write, with its principal parts and present tense conjugation.